Hello everybody, I am Dean the Turkey Legster. How you doing? I am live here on a Sunday night. It is Sunday, August the 17th of 2025. And this is not my normal time slot. There's a few other channels I know that are actually live at the same time, so I don't know who's actually going to pop in here live tonight, but I'm going to go for a little while and we'll see what we see. I've got something that I do want to talk about. Originally, when I set up the stream, I didn't have any idea about what I was going to talk about. But I have a couple ideas. And I'll start out by saying hello here, and I'll say hello throughout the chat. To everyone watching, thank you for popping in. If you are watching on the replay, let me know in the comments. And so let me say hello. Scroll up here. The Hitchhiking Bones. Hello, Don. Welcome in. Welcome, everybody. Mandy Adams, hello. Happy Sunday. Welcome in. Gloria Thibodeau, welcome in. Great to have you in here. Sarah Dash, hello. Happy Sunday. Hello. Kelsey Makes Magic. I don't recognize your channel name. Welcome in. Kelsey Makes Magic. Jason Thibodeau, welcome in. Jason, the other Thibodeau. Welcome in. So I set up the stream. I knew I wanted to chat tonight. And I had no idea what subject I was going to do. So I figured, well, I usually have decent results with opening it up to the chat for a little chat picks topic. Then I realized there is something that I have not done on a stream. It's a collection that I've had that's been growing for several years. And you may have a collection like this. You may have a collection, and you may know exactly what I'm talking about. You may even have some of the same items that I have. David T says hi. Well, hello, David T. Hello. Hope you all are having a wonderful gobbletastic weekend. We were having a storm here in East Central Florida just a few minutes ago. It was really rumbling out there, but I think it's dying off, or it's moving away or something. Dave Stragan, welcome in. Hello. So let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and tell you what I am going to show you. And it's something that you may enjoy seeing. It's related to something you may not enjoy doing if you do it. So let me start with saying what it is. And it is my collection of reusable shopping bags. I have one right here. This is like my only, well, I have another that's kind of patriotical, but it's this is what I'm talking about. The reusable shopping bags. This is my Land of the Free Because of the Brave bag. And this is it's a little longer than most. It's a good size. So this is good for putting, like, if I buy like bags of chips in there. So that's the first one. So I've got a whole collection of these. And I gotta tell you, I only use maybe 3, sometimes 4 when I go shopping. But how many do I have? I have to have, I actually haven't counted. I probably have close to, I don't know, I might even have close to 50, 40 or 50, but I'll have to count them after the stream. But anyway, that's my first reusable shopping bag. This is Land of the Free because of the Brave. Fun design there. Let me start with the some of the less interesting bags before I go to the fun ones. So I've got, there's 4 of these. There's 4 bags like this one I'm going to show you. This is from a store called Save-A-Lot. I don't know what Save-A-Lot's range is, if it's regional or local, but if you've heard of Save-A-Lot, if you still have a Save-A-Lot near you, if you have one, I don't even know if they're still around. I have not been in a Save-A-Lot for a long time. So I've got like, yeah, 4, I've got 4 of these bags. They're big, huge bags. You put your stuff in. From Save-A-Lot, and I have had those. I just do not use these anymore. Art John's, welcome in. Hello, happy Sunday. Welcome. And so that's from the Save-A-Lot store. Like I said, I don't even use those anymore. But this is a bag that I've had for a while that I do not use to shop. In fact, this is a nice big Sprouts bag, and I should probably take it because they actually do have a Sprouts near me in here in Oviedo, and I do go shopping at Sprouts once in a while, so I should probably, what I've used this for is I've used this to put all the bags that I'm going to show you in. The whole collection goes in here. So what I probably will do is put them in this bag. Start, because I don't use those. I don't go to Save-A-Lot. So anyway, this is from Sprouts. So that's my Sprouts bag. Another store bag here we have is Dollar General. This has to be one of the first like reusable shopping bags that I got. This is a cute little bag. I actually got this as kind of a the Dollar General that's right up here handed these little bags out with some goodies inside when they had their grand opening. Mark Langenkamp, hello, welcome in. Right now I'm showing off my collection of reusable shopping bags, and just to show you, to kind of explain how much my collection has grown. This used to be able to hold all of the reusable bags that I had, but I've collected so many that I need much more, bag for my bags. So I've actually got 2 of these here. These are other Dollar General designs. They're a little bigger, and these are like cloth versus that small one, which was like, oh, like cloth. I guess it's cloth. This was like a plasticky one, but this is like these are Dollar General, and these are like more clothy materials right there. So I've got 2 of those the same way. Twinsies. All right, another store I don't shop at anymore. I'm not even sure if they're still around. Because the Sprouts is actually where this store used to be. Albertsons. Is Albertsons still around? I'm not really sure if Albertsons is still a thing, but I have 2 Albertsons bags. Very much so. No, and I've not seen these for years. I should probably take these to the store. see what the people at Publix say. It'd be like Albertsons. All right. Next is a store I don't shop at. I don't shop it anymore. I do love the design though. This is from Winn-Dixie. And we do have a Winn-Dixie here in where I live. But I love the oranges on here. I do love that design. Love it, love it. It's so awesome. It's the same on the other side. So I love it. So that's Winn-Dixie. Oranges. Now, because I needed the space on my where I'm keeping my bags, you're gonna have to trust me when I tell you that I actually have 4 of these Publix insulated bags. These are insulated. These are great. Perfect for when I go shopping. The Publix is like, it's just a couple minutes from the house. So I can get my stuff. I can put my colder stuff in here. They're a little easier to manage than a cooler is, but they still keep stuff, they still keep stuff kind of cold. And I have 4 of these. This one may actually go bye-bye soon because it's got a hole out down here. So I may not try to repair it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think about that one because I've used it a lot. It's gotten, enough use out of it that I I may not. It might be worth getting rid of at some point. Okay, so there's 2 like larger themes in my bags that I'm gonna go through in a bit here, but I've got two themes that I have that I only have a couple of for each one. So let me start with those. I'm gonna start with like movies, random movies, and there's only 2 in here, but they're cool. They are cool. So I got Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. This was more recent, so this is probably specifically the Jurassic World, but it doesn't say it. So that's cool. It's got that dinosaur on there, that little skeleton T-Rex. That's really cool. Next we have Spider-Man. Spider-Man, his is really cool. Spider-Man. Right there. That's really cool. Really, really cool. And so those are the 2 in like the random movie designs category. If you guys have watched the channel for a while, you know that I love the Peanuts, Charlie Brown, Snoopy, and the entire gang. Here we are. There we are. Fun bag there. You've got the Charlie Brown stripe there, squiggly stripe, and there you got all the characters. So that's this bag. I use this once in a while, but really, really wonderful. I love that. I love this one. And then my other Peanuts bag is, welcome Dawn, welcome back. This is my only Valentine's Day bag for that season. So this is the one I got, I think last year or the year before, it might be, but I needed a Valentine's Peanuts bag. So there you go. Smack, and of course you see Snoopy. Oh, love it. I love Peanuts. I'm definitely looking for some more Peanuts bags that I can use. Publix has a lot of the bags I'm showing you come from Publix. The other ones come from like Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree has a lot, will come out with a lot as well. So that's probably the bulk of the like the fun designs that I'm showing you are from Publix and Dollar General or Dollar Tree. Sorry, Dollar Tree. Julie Gerbil, welcome in. Hello. Okay, so I've got two categories next: Star Wars and Disney. I think I will go with. I think I will go alphabetical order, and we'll go with Disney. So I didn't realize until right before the stream how many bags I had with Mickey Mouse. So stay tuned for lots of Mickey Mouse in here. So this is the first one, Mickey Mouse, kind of your classic Mickey Mouse. In building a building, there you've got Mickey and Minnie there. That's a fun one. That is a really fun bag there. Disney's Mickey Mouse. And then this one really should be in my Christmas bags, but this is Olaf. There. Olaf there from Frozen. This is a little smaller bag. He's gotten dirty there. This bag has not stayed as nice as I would like, but it's fun. I've enjoyed it, and it's still good. It doesn't. This one does not have any rips in it, I don't think. I have had to get rid of some bags, because unfortunately, just over the last couple of years, as I've used bags, because they're not necessarily, they're decent quality, but they're not like super durable, if you know what I mean. You can use them for a while, but they will kind of break down, and eventually they will, they will wear out, they will rip and stuff. And so I have gotten rid of at least maybe 2 bags, which I would have, I would have liked to keep, but sometimes you gotta just draw a line in the sand and be, just understand you enjoyed the bag, you enjoyed the fun design, and it's broken, you're not gonna be able to use it for anything, shopping. So I got rid of them, but I've got plenty to go around. Here's another Olaf there. I think this is from the Frozen 2. You can see the fall leaves there for Olaf. Looking for his warm hug. All right, and we're keeping on with the next. This is really cute. This is Curtis family. Welcome in. Hello, Chris. How are you? Kay Wilby. Welcome in, Kay. Dawn says, I bought a new Halloween print reusable bag at Walt Disney World last week. Oh, awesome. So here's another Mickey Mouse. Like I said, you're going to see a lot of Mickey Mouse. See that? It says Mickey Mouse Clubhouse? Yeah, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse there. Oh boy! Oh boy! It's so great to be on a bag! That's a lot of fun. Alright. More Mickey Mouse. There we are. This is really cool. You can kind of see it's got all the different iterations of Mickey, all the different, Mickey Mouses that he's has been. And then it says the true original here. That's a really neat bag. Really neat bag. Really, really cute. Amazing. Julie McCowan, welcome in. Happy Saturday. I am showing my reusable shopping bags collection. And then if we have more time, we can do something else. There's another Frozen 2. This is Frozen 2. I just noticed it's got a little hole in the down here. Really sad. But anyway, there is Frozen 2. There we go, the whole gang there. Olaf and Elsa and Anna and Kristoff and Sven and Samantha. Oh, this is another cute one. Get ready for all kinds of cuteness. There is Mickey and Minnie on a picnic. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute right there? Mickey and Minnie. They have their fruit basket right there. I really like this one. If this doesn't already have a hole in it, I might try to put this at the bottom of the stack so I don't use it. Real cute. Alright, next we have Life is a Highway. I wanna ride it all night long. Ka-chow. We've got Lightning McQueen. Cool design here. It's got Lightning McQueen there. There's rebuilt alternators. It's right there. Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow. Really, really cool there. Kind of a, I don't know what you call that design. Not antique, but kind of a old, kind of a not like bright colors kind of a design. Really cool. You've got a friend in me. You've got a friend in me. When the trouble. Da, 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 da. There's Toy Story. The whole Toy Story gang. Right there you've got Woody, Jesse, Mr. Potato Head, Ham, Rex, Slinky, Bullseye, the Little Green Man, and Buzz Lightyear right there. The Toy Story gang looks really, really fun there. Really, really fun. Love it. And then more Toy Story. There we go. That is, here, I'll show you this one. Rex, oh, this one looks better. Okay, I think. Rex there with Buzz and Woody kind of peeking in there. There with the Toy Story logo. That's fun. Toy Story characters. Love it. Love it. Alrighty. There's a fun one. This is the Crew Love. This is like all the Disney there. You've got Mickey and Minnie. You've got Donald, Daisy, Pluto, and Goofy there. Really, this looks like one of the Dollar Tree bags that I got. There we go. It's really, really awesome. Love it. Okay, Mickey Mouse. Oh, the next two? Actually, the next two are kind of similar. Have I even used this one yet? Mickey Mouse right here. Mickey Mouse, kind of a red, white, and blue Americana, kind of a patriotic-y type. Oh, thank you, Don. How many do you have? I haven't counted these. I think I'm going to count, but I'm going to estimate that I have maybe close to 50. I'm gonna estimate. Actually, I'm gonna put this with my other patriotic one. Next we have more Mickey Mouse. More Mickey Mouse. I said there would be Mickey Mouse. Mickey Mouse here. Mickey Mouse there. More Mickey Mouse. Love it. Love it. All right, here's more. We've got more. This is my bag. This is my bag. Get silly. There's the gang. There is Mickey and Donald and Goofy getting silly. Silly. Oh, yep, that's my bag. That is my bag. Oh, this is cute. Best Buds. Best Buds. There you go, with everybody on there. Kind of looks, and to be honest, oh, well, this is the first, guys. I think I got 2 different versions of the same. Oh, wow, I got the same bag. This one's a little smaller. So this is the kind that they had at Dollar Tree that they have sold. And so this is the one they had at, this is the one they have at Publix. This is the size that Publix sells. But it's basically the same design. This has red on the outside and the edges, and then it's got black on the, the edges on the border. But that is the same design. I didn't realize I was having so much fun buying the bags that I got multiples. I'm not complaining. I'm honestly not complaining. So this bag I got, this is from Publix. This was around Earth Day. I know. How'd that get in there? This is around Earth Day. Embrace nature. This already has a stringy bumper on it. Oh. So anyway, it says embrace nature. There we go. There's the gang. They're all in nature. Here we are. Very, very nice. All right. So if you haven't seen enough Mickey Mouse, we're going to finish all of the Mickey Mouse exclusive bags off with this one, which has all the Mickey Mouses you could possibly want. Kind of a more classic, Mickey there with the, that look. But all the Mickey Mouse. Mickey there, it's Mickey over there, Mickey, other Mickey with another Mickey, Mickey. Here a Mickey, there a Mickey. Everywhere a Mickey. Oh, McDonald had a fun. E-I-E-I-O. So these are the last 2 Disney bags. These are from Publix again. That I got a couple years ago. It's for Disney's 100. This has got that, that purple iridescent, pretty color that they had. And honestly, it looks a little more like the, to me, it doesn't look that much like the 100. Looks more like the 50th colors, doesn't it? Come to think of it. But it's pretty. It's got all the characters on there. All these little characters on there. See all the outlines of the characters. Really pretty. Pretty. So then we got another Disney 100. This has the characters here, cute, really cute versions of the characters. Very colorful and pleasing to the visual palette. Really, really nice. All right, well, that's it, guys, for the Disney bags. The last segment, the last theme that I have bags for is Star Wars. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. That is Master Yoda, of course. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Ooh, this was in the heat for too long. It's sticking. There we go. That is Vader and Luke, and a really cool like art version, interpretation there, doing their fight. Luke's got a red lightsaber. Wow. I actually have several Darth Vader bags. So, speaking of which, there he is, Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Don't know the power of the dark side. Oh, will you look at that? I've got one more Darth Vader bag. Darth Vader, there's a couple of stormtroopers with him. Really, really cool there. And next, da 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 da. There's the Mandalorian. There's Mando with a baby Grogu. Speaking of Mando and baby Grogu, I had a live stream at Hollywood Studios this past Wednesday, and I had a really brief but cool interaction with Mando, which I reposted as a clip, and then I put up a short today, actually, of that moment. So if you missed the live stream or any of the clips, they were really fun. This bag is kind of specifically for the Empire Strikes Back. You see there, you got Han, and there's the Yoda, and the Lando, and the walkers there. Princess Leia's over there. Darth Vader at the top, Luke there. So that's kind of, you may recognize that from maybe the cover of a Star Wars Episode 5 DVD or VHS. Kind of the same design there. There we go. There's a little Grogu there. Snack time yet? Snack time yet? There's a little cutie. Little Grogu. Hi, Grogu. Very cute. Very, very cute. Did I say I had Darth Vader bags? Here's another Darth Vader bag. Really cool. Gloria, that is a wonderful question. In fact, I'm going to highlight it. Hope you don't mind. I would like to be able to admit, honestly, that I am completely no longer buying bags. But I'm a collector. I'm a hoarder by nature, and I can't help myself once in a while. I have slowed down, um, but once in a while I see a bag that is really cool. So as you might have been able to tell, the Disney and the Star Wars, um, it's almost Star Wars more so than the Disney ones, to be honest. But Star Wars and Disney would probably are kind of, catch my eye, to be honest. Um, but if I saw some more peanut games, bags, I would love to buy a bunch of those. So I'm always keeping an eye out for Peanuts bag. But anyway, that was the long way to say that yes, I am what Dawn said. Exactly, I am. I very much am. Um, So I'm looking at something here. Dawn, do you have a wrench in the chat? The Hitchhiking Bones? Do you have? Because you're supposed to. Dave had a wrench when he was popped in here. Hold on, guys. I gotta look at this. Let me open up the... I do not see you blue with a wrench, Dawn. Let me just double check this. So I thought I fixed that. No, you don't. Hold on, guys. Alright, I believe I have fixed that. Alright, it's fixed. Alright, so we will continue. Next we are on to, we've got the droids. I don't know if these are the droids you're looking for, but this is the bag you're looking at right now. Yeah. Escape from Tatooine, the droids, R2-D2 and C-3PO. Love it. Love it. Okay. Next, I want to see the child. Precious cargo. Precious cargo. Look at that face. There we are. This is the way. Precious cargo. Alright. I'm going to save that one for last because that is new and unused. Speaking of the droids, there we are. There's the nice, really nice droids bag. Really fancy. There with R2-D2 and C-3PO. Really cool. Really, really, really cool. This is an interesting bag. This is fun. This is cute. I don't know if you'll recognize what movie this is from. This is kind of a cartoonized scene from Empire Strikes Back. So I thought this was really neat. A really neat bag. I don't remember when I got this. But that I thought it was really that was a really cool bag. Right there. With Luke and Yoda and R2D2 over there. They're in Dagobah. Alright guys, well, we are down to the bitter end. This is my newest acquisition. As I admitted a few minutes ago, I do get bags periodically, and I do find a bag when I see a bag that's really cool and I want to get, I'll get it. But generally, I'm not like super actively looking to collect bags because I have a few here. So this is brand new. I still have the tag. As you can see, it's still attached to the bag. But I saw this one and I thought it was really cool. Dun 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 dun. That is Darth Vader. You can see the outline of the Death Star in the background. It just looks really cool, awesome. And I had to get another Darth Vader bag. That, my friends, is all my bags. I do have 4 or 5 Christmas bags, reusable bags. They are in my Christmas stuff. I have shown them on the stream. I may have 1 or 2 that are like fall, that are in my fall stuff, and they'll come out when it gets closer to fall. I also have a smaller collection of garden flags. I don't know if you guys have or know about any of the like the little, you get the little metal garden flag thing, and you get, they're like 12 by 18 is a fairly standard size of the garden flags, and you can change them out for the different seasons. I kind of have a little collection of those, but I don't have them here with you to show. So I maybe on a future live stream, I'll show you all of my little garden flags. I have Christmas bags. You know what? There will definitely be some Christmas bags. Dawn. Guarantee it. Especially if there's peanuts. If there's peanuts, I will definitely get peanuts. Peanuts, I love peanuts and I love Christmas. So if it's Christmas peanuts, it's like double kryptonite. The last thing I want to show you that I had, and I didn't plan this, and I don't know how long it's been since I went through my bag collection, but when I pulled out, because I had a lot of the bags in here, look what I found in the bottom. And I didn't think I still had this. You guys remember 2020? I still got these boogers hanging around, and I don't know why. I got these stupid little face masks. Little reusable, 3-layer deals, that you threw on. Everyone felt so safe. There for a couple years. And then, like, all of a sudden, it kind of died out. And so I had these still. I think these expire. Don't these expire? Let's see. I got kind of smart while we were in the height of it, and I got like individually wrapped deals. Chuck, welcome in, Chuck. Hello. And hello to Tina. If you're watching, I always say that to Tina. When Tina pops in, I always say hi to Chuck when Tina pops in. So Chuck popped in. Hi Tina. If you're watching, welcome in. I'm gonna see. I think these have. I thought these had like a I thought these had like an expiration date or something. I'm probably just gonna throw these out. What do you guys think? These have like chemicals and stuff on there, don't they? It says valid for 2 years. Date of manufacture 2020. So anyway, that was weird. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed the bags. Oh, Dawn, we have a guy. We have a guy that comes to mow the lawn. Um, that's true. That's true, Dave. I could save them for what I'd probably save these individually wrapped ones. The individually wrapped ones, I'd probably save for that because they would help for like dusty stuff or but some of these bags that are like open and stuff, I would probably maybe get rid of some of them. And I actually, to be honest, I might need to check because I actually think I have um I bought when I got onto the individually wrapped mask kick. Um, I think I ordered like boxes of them, so I need to go check in my stuff. But I would probably hang on to a few. Um, but Tina, welcome in. Brian, welcome in. I just showed off all my reusable shopping bags, my stash of face masks. So if you need a face mask, send me your address and I'll ship them out to you. I got a bunch. I'm not wearing them anymore. Um, but I guess they have a use. If you're doing something dusty or working in dust and you need to do that. But as far as what we did with them in 2020, that's not a thing anymore. So anyway, yeah. So with that, guys, Brian, I am not shipping out turkey legs to anybody. I did find, I had to go to Walmart yesterday. I did get turkey legs from Walmart. I had to go um, get something for my car. My brother helped me do some work on my car because I don't do cars. I don't know cars. But you know, he came and he did a little work on my van yesterday. So thanks to my brother. Also, speaking of which, you all wouldn't mind saying a quick prayer for my mom. She's traveling. I won't give out details, but she's traveling, and we had storms in the area, and her plane was delayed. Even her boarding was delayed. And so apparently she did board around 8:30 finally. Um, but my mom is traveling for about a week and a half. Um, she's so if you guys wouldn't mind praying for safety, and also just an unspoken health related prayer request for one of my family members. Um, and that's all I'm going to say. There's a medical related unspoken prayer request, which is why my mom is traveling. So that's all I'm going to say on the public live stream. But yeah, so prayers for the travel, prayers for the medical situation, and I do appreciate that. Um, I don't. Speaking of family, and I won't announce this yet. But anyway, trying to think. All right, guys, you guys have anything you want to ask me? I'm gonna talk about what is coming up this week. I put a video out last week, and I talked about on my 800 subscribers stream. I kind of talked about a musical project I was doing called Music Inspired by Stories Yet to Be Told. And the first chapter is coming out tomorrow. It'll be up on the channel at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, not a premiere. It's just, it'll go public. And it is the first of the Journeys and Heroes. And this is music that is AI created, but it's intended to kind of feel and sound, cinematic, epic, and kind of as if it was for a story. And so it's what's going to happen over the next 3 weeks is I'm going to be on Monday and Friday. I'm going to be uploading the music, and so Monday will be the first chapter of the theme, and this week is Journeys and Heroes. Chapter 1 will be uploaded tomorrow. Friday will be what I'm calling the chapters, which is just means the songs. 2, 3, and 4, which will just be the next tracks on the soundtrack, soundtrack. So but it's music, and it's meant to inspire your imagination, and so you listen to it, and it's meant to kind of, hopefully, it kind of sparks your imagination to dream up some new epic tales about heroes, and I'm really excited. So this week is Journeys and Heroes. Next week we've got Sagas and Villains. It's going to have a little more, still kind of an epic, kind of cinematic feel, but it's darker and more ominous. And then the week after that, we'll finish it up with the romance of, what is it? The romance. Here we go. This is what it is. The Romance of Legends. Music inspired by stories yet to be told. So that will be the in a couple of weeks. What's uploading tomorrow? This week we have Journeys and Heroes. That's what the thumbnails look like. And this is just music that plays underneath that slide. And this is what the Sagas and Villains looks like. Sagas and Villains. This is actually a deep red. It looks more like a light red or a pink on the screen, or at least on my end. Anyway, so I'm really excited to share those with you guys and bring those to the channel. Kind of the next chapter of my AI music journey. So anyway, wanted to talk about that. I am going to be live this week from Disney World, going to Animal Kingdom for a little stroll. It'll be at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully you will join me for that. We'll stroll around Animal Kingdom. And I may go live again from another location at Walt Disney World. Mary Ellen, welcome in, T-Town Mary Ellen. Oh, Mary Ellen, I need to still email you about something. Anyway, yeah, live park stream, absolutely. There may be a second one from somewhere else a little bit later. Just depends on the timing. It just depends on it. I'm not optimistic that it'll happen, but definitely at 9:30 Wednesday morning, and that's 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. So, all right. What else? What else? Any questions for me? I haven't noticed any questions here. Oh, Brian asked, what is the airspeed velocity of a land-bound swallow? Good question, Brian. Very good question. All right, next question, guys. Next question. Something that's not like crazy. Dave said, I'm a car guy, so what's wrong with your car? Oh, where do I start? So, I don't have the picture anymore. I had it fixed already, but last week, was it last week? I had I have a Honda Odyssey, okay? I drive a Honda Odyssey. So the shifter thing broke, or not broke, but you know the button that you push in order to change the gear shifter button thing. You push it in and you can go from park to drive and then reverse and all that. So that button that you push in order to shift, that little button fell off. It broke off and it fell out, and so I got that replaced, and then the mechanic, well, they fixed that beautifully for $320. They found a nice list of a bunch of other things that was wrong with my van, and I don't know cars, but my brother doesn't know cars, and this was actually his minivan that I bought from him about 2 years, little more than 2 years ago. So he's been really awesome, helping me with some of the maintenance and upkeep and just kind of. I mean, I know how to watch. You watch the fluid levels and the tire and the air levels. I know how to put gas in the car, but when it comes to actual maintenance stuff, I am completely useless. But he looked at the mechanic did a really great report on everything that they found that kind of they thought needed some attention, and so my brother looked at it and he kind of gave his advice, and so we've got a plan over the next few months to kind of do some of the maintenance it just needs to get done on the van. So what he did yesterday was I don't know what the technical term is, but oh, thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. Yeah, it was just kind of an emergency thing. I didn't really know what to do with it. With the button, I'm sure it could have gotten the part pretty cheap, and And actually, while the van was at the mechanics, my mom found a YouTube channel of this guy that did changed out that part for like in like 4.5 minutes. And the part was probably, I don't know how much the part was. I but the Oh, that's true, Tina. Yeah, I would have had you all the way over on the Pacific side of the world and of the country. But I appreciate it, Brian. I appreciate the willingness to help. So anyway, my brother drained the brake fluid. So I had to go get some brake fluid at. That's why I went to Walmart yesterday. And oh, really, Dave? That's average? Yeah, that sounds about right. I don't actually know what the actual rate was. I don't know how long it would have taken them to do that, but um, anyway, they I've got a nice printout of things, and my brother's going to help me with um, the work, and so I'll have to get parts, spend money on parts, and so anyway, that's the whole thing. That's the whole story. Um, I do feel a lot better that having my brother check it out. He looked in the car and gave me his educated opinion on the situation. And since he's got a good idea on what the maintenance of the van was before I bought it in 2023. Um, and he's kind of helped me along with some of the maintenance stuff. Some of the big stuff I did take it into the mechanic, but anyway, so it was the brake fluid he switched out. He drained it, and um, I helped pour in the. I can pour brake fluid into the thing, but you don't go past the max line. Um, Apparently. So anyway, I know that much. And then we've got to do stuff with something about O-rings and a bunch of other stuff. So anyway, that process. That's going to be an ongoing thing. I have to go get a new battery. That's losing power. And it's a few years. My brother said it's. I haven't changed the battery since I've gotten the van. Um, and so it's been about maybe 3 years, according to my brother, that I've had that battery, or that van's had the battery. So it's I'll be looking at a new battery. That'll be the next thing that I'm getting is a battery. Um, so anyway, but don't worry, guys. I can still get down to Disney and to my turkey legs, and to give you live streams. And I can still get to the grocery store to buy the turkey legs from the ones that they have from the store. And so, it's good. It's good. It's good. It's really good. Exactly, Dave. Yeah, that's what my brother said. About 3 years, 2.5, 3 years down here. So you get 8 to 10 in Pennsylvania. Wow. Um, Probably has something to do with the heat. I think I've heard that. I have heard that it's something to do with the heat. Uh, Hold on, guys. My mom says there was another delay, but finally boarded. Okay, well, keep praying, guys. Keep praying, guys. If I need to, I'll go pick her up. They don't want to lift off anytime soon. Constant heat, yeah, constant heat kills more than everything. The batteries, it kills people when they're outside doing the parks and whatever, just outside. And yeah, the batteries. And anyway, well, guys, we are over an hour, and I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. Hope you all enjoyed all of my bags, my shopping bags. I actually had more than I thought, and I probably should count them. So look for a post. I'm going to do a community post. Speaking of which, if you are on mobile and you've been subscribed for a week, I need to change it back to down to a day. But I'm gonna count my bags up, and I'm going to do a community post telling you exactly the exact count of all the bags that I have here. So look for that coming up probably tomorrow, later tonight or tomorrow. And yes. So thank you. Pray for my mom for travels, for my family members that are affected by that applies the situation for medical and yeah. Take care, guys. Have a gobbletastic night. Thanks for popping in. And until next time, take care. So bye-bye, guys. 48. Okay, Don. 48.